There we go. All right, let's go ahead and continue his career as a golfer. This is the first round. Oh no, advance to lock for the third round of the event. Okay. Well, where are we at? Okay, this round 3, I'm at minus 11, and I'm in first place. So let's go ahead and continue this.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from the wetlands, we bring you live third-round coverage of the Florida Classic. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader is the former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell. He's currently at 13 under. Our featured golfer, right in it, just a couple of shots off the pace. And that should be just fine. A good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. 11 feet away. Oh, how good a read is that? It is a birdie at the opening hole. And he's going to get it to 1 under for his round and 12 under for the tournament. Strong par 5 to start, followed by a good par 3. The second hole is 225 yards.
2 bunkers, Rich, when you look at this par 3. In between is a nice corridor. And that's really the line that you want to be looking at going at this par 3. Just thread the gap, and you should safely find the green.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Second shot now here at the par 3. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain 1 shot back. Up next, the 460-yard third, a hole that is flat, long, and straight as an arrow. Great driving hole here on the first par 4 of the round. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Birdie attempt at the third. Nota Begay is down there.
And this coming just slightly back up the hill, but the thing he's got to watch out for, it's definitely going to move to his right.
That might have been a little more break than he was expecting, as that one winds up undercutting the hole. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Another par 3 here at the fourth, 225 yards. A swamp directly in front of the tee and a bunker protecting the front of the green. Aim for the heart. Solid tee shot will get you home. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he's going to fall to 3 shots off the lead. Coming now to another long par 5, the 635-yard fifth. Short hitters do not have to worry about the swamp on the left, but it may come into play for long hitters trying to get home in too. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. All right, I know it's not the highlight shot, getting home on the par 5 and 2, but maybe it's a smart shot.
This is a tough hole today, and just inside 10 feet after that short shot, so still working very hard to make par.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Here now at the 440-yard par 4-6. Water down the left side to avoid, and a couple choices here. Lay up short of the water crossing the fairway, or risk trying to carry it. See what you've got. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Well, not quite enough on that one, Frank.
Yeah, coming out of the rough, not surprising, but considerably short.
"12 feet still to go." Nicely judged, though. It's 4-5 here at par 3. He'll fall to 10 under par. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 592 yards.
It's certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home, and those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect a shot that goes too far or too left.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he'll move to 11 under par. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of the screen gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of the screen. It's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop-off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So, tricky little par 3.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at 11 under par. Finishing up the front side here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club with a par 5, 621 yards. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. We begin the inward 9 at the Wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. Now a delicate little chip here for his second. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll stay right where he is. Par 4 11th hole, 443 yards. Frank, what's the best way to play it?
Nice straight drive off the tee, then really reduces this par 4 to size. Then those bunkers, short and left, don't really cause an issue. The green's a little tiny though, but even if you miss the green a little bit on the right side, it's a relatively simple chip.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Just a flick left. 123 is the number. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
This one should work sharply to his right. It's for birdie. Nope, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. Nope, got up and out of that one quickly. You could see it. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And that won't help the cause one bit. Par 5 12 here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club is 576 yards. First par 5 on this backside. Up next, the first par 5 of the back 9 here at the Wetlands, the 576-yard 12th. Wide fairway with no real trouble off the tee, so it is a good time to let it rip. Gonna work this up that left-hand side. Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop. And just ran over the back.
Now, from long range, this for birdie. Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Here we go at the par 4 13, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers.
That will do just fine. From the fairway nota, this is second.
155 to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
And that ball gonna settle on the fringe, but a good distance from the hole. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Moving on to the tricky 14s here at the Wetlands. It's 204 yards, but there is plenty of trouble out there. Heading now to the 204-yard par 3 14. Bunkers short left and right. But the real trouble is the water running alongside the right side of the hole. Avoid that, and you should be in reasonably good shape. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. So now this, right around 25 feet for birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. Stepping up here on the 15th tee at the Wetlands, this is a 590-yard par 5. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands, it's 590 yards.
Which is really a tempting yardage. A good tee shot, perhaps think of reaching the par 5 and 2. But this green well protected by 3 bunkers, 2 on the left side and 1 short right. But fortune favors the brave. At least that's what I was told.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
15 feet away. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. th hole at the Wetlands is a par 4, 455 yards.
Once again, another reward for a straight tee shot, but this green heavily guarded by sand. So good tee shots, and well, this one you're going to have to hit one of the better iron shots required at Wetlands.
This one starting up that left side.
Well, that hole is cut front left. So this drive, which was hit down the left side of the fairway, makes the second shot very tricky.
Now note his second from the fairway.
141 yards left to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is. th at the Wetlands, par 3, 238 yards. Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's a hole really that shapes up well for a nice little high draw. See the angle of the green pointing slightly to the right. Nice little draw into this par 3. And that'll find the nice avenue. Maybe a kick forward, 15, 20 feet left for birdie. And if you birdied 16, chance to birdie 17 as well.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be on the front portion of the green with a birdie putt coming up. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Get up. Get there. Oh, you talk about electrifying this crowd. How about that one? A bomb for birdie at 17. And he gets it to 12 under par. Well, this is it, Frank, the 18th hole, and on paper it looks like you can get this one. You can make a birdie because it's only 377 yards.
You're exactly right, Rich. Just a nice drive. Doesn't even have to be a driver here. It's going to set you up really short iron wedge into this short par 4. And, well, I always like to finish on a birdie. I know you do too, because a little walk to the clubhouse there on the left, maybe a hot dog or a hamburger.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. Two under par now after a couple birdies. So for our featured golfer, they're right in striking distance, Frank. Only 3 shots off the pace through 54 holes.
Yeah, still a great opportunity.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, we're in the Sunshine State for live final round coverage of the Florida Classic. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. England's Tommy Fleetwood is the leader. He's currently at 16 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still in it with a shot on this Sunday, beginning play just 3 shots off the lead. And that a beauty, safely in the fairway to get this Sunday round started. Now his third, staring right at the green.
This hole's been a bit of a struggle, but beautiful short shot and a chance to get away with a par.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. It'll hold tight at minus 13. Here now at the first par 3 of the day, the 225-yard second. Bunkers front, left, and back, the only real trouble here. Now to the second, par 3, 225 yards. Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, and this is the sort of putt that he can have a good run at, ever so slightly up the hill with a hint of movement from left to right.
Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the Wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Nope. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. Wow, check this out, Frank. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards. This is a really cool hole.
It is. You tee off, and that tee shot right across the swampland into a crescent-shaped green. And, of course, it is protected by that bunker that just cuts in. It doesn't give you very much depth on that middle line of the green. So if the pin's in the middle, that's when the hole plays its most difficult.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain right where he is. Good look now at the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, and it's a good one. 635 yards. Down to the fifth hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway? I guess it got the 90% air bit. That ball actually went through that tree. The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You'd be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Now his fourth shot. This would be huge from 30 feet away. Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. On to the par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters to try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands. 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
We've got 137 left to the flag. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
Oh, this could be good.
Wow, that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10 feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
8 feet remaining here for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And that'll put him at 1 under for his round and 14 under for the tournament. Here's another scoring opportunity, Frank, a par 5. The 7th is just a shade under 600 yards.
And it bends gently to the left, Rich. Longer hitters can obviously get home, and nothing really to be worrying about with that second shot if you can reach. The wetlands are well to the right of this hole for the second shot. But if you want to play to the three-shotter, then that's a very safe, conservative way and really shouldn't cause you any problems whatsoever.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. He moves to 15 under. 8th hole here at the Wetlands, par 3, 203 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, actually, but you have to have a little look at your yardage book because that front bunker will make this hole look a little shorter to the eye than actually what it plays. Green gets a little narrower as it gets deeper, but flat and, well, I wouldn't say easy. 3 here, not too bad.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he'll stay at 15 under. The 9th hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot. Perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2.
And that one's going to hit hard. Get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, it did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. We begin the inward 9 at the wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. So that in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Par 4 11th, 443 yards. What's the best strategy here, Frank?
Somehow find the fairway, Rich. This is brutal. Miss it left or miss it right. But it's Florida. Fairways are wide enough, soft enough. But a good tee shot still going to leave you a lengthy second.
So often we talk about needing precision off the tee, and this is how you do it. That is dead center. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
156 yards left to the hole. Pin sitting on the left half of the green.
And that not going to work out as intended. It'll wind up coming to rest just off the green.
"14 feet to the hole.
That'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll stay right where he is.
Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back 9. It's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot, and you can actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left, it's still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he's back within 4 shots of the lead with 6 holes to play. Here we are now at the 452-yard par 4 13th, requiring a straight tee shot. Fairway widens for long hitters, offering a good approach to a green flanked by 2 bunkers in front. This is turning a little to his left. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
133 yards to the front of this green. 137 is the number you'll need to get it all the way to the flag, and the pin on the front portion.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he's going to remain at minus 16.
Good par 3 here at the 14th. It's a little bit more than 200 yards, Frank.
And there's a bunker short. So you've got to fly that coming in there. And if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is.
The last par 5 on this golf course is the 15th. It's 590 yards. You think, Frank, this is the time to be aggressive?
Certainly is. Longer hitters must be licking their chops on this par 5. 300-plus yard tee shot, you can definitely get home. Shorter hitters, just set it up for a nice wedge shot. But if you are going to go at this par 5 and 2, well protected by those 3 bunkers.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. That's a nice shot right there, landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle 3. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he'll make a little headway there, but still trailing by 4 with 3 holes left to play. Making our move to the home stretch, the 16th. It's a par 4 and a good one at 455 yards.
And a chance to actually get a good run for the clubhouse because the holes are fairly short coming in. So good drive here, find the putting surface, maybe start the roll right here.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. From the fairway, Nota, this his second.
151 yards to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if you were to stick this one close.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll hold tight at 17 under par. Here we go at the 17th. It's a par 3, and it takes one good strike. That's what you like about par 3s of this length, Frank. 238 yards. Can't fake it here.
You certainly can't, and that green just shapes a little bit to the player's right. So the best shot to hit in here would be a little draw. And that is also the avenue provided by those two bunkers. One short left and the other one back right.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no, we don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
Okay, that's acceptable there. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And this will be a strong final round score of 67. So, Frank, not quite enough to get the job done in the end, but I think you did great. Titles are nice, but